Welcome in, everybody. Brandon Vickery here from Valpo Sports Info. As today we look back at the opening series of Missouri Valley Conference play for the Valpo baseball team this weekend here at Emory G. Bauer Field against Bradley, and we bring in the leading hitter in the Missouri Valley Conference, Zach Leone, ranking 12th nationally in batting average. And Zach, let's talk. You know what you're here to talk about. Let's talk about the game-ending home run in the 10th inning of the tied game in Game 2 in the series. Just what did you see? What was that moment like?
Yeah, it was 1-0 fastball, middle in, and I was just thinking, don't be late on it, beat it out front, and got a good pitch to hit, and it was a great moment, obviously, for everyone, and I wouldn't have even had that opportunity if it wasn't for some great at-bats in front of me. I think Blake had a great two-out hit, two-strike hit into the 6-hole, and then it got me up to the plate, and I guess that's all you can ask for is a chance to win, and it's definitely a moment that I'm going to be remembering and cherish for the rest of my life. Just seeing your teammates around home plate waiting for you, nothing really can beat that.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit bigger picture about it. I mean, here you are, your last year playing collegiately at the Division I level and hitting a walk-off home run. Just what will that lasting memory be like for you down the road?
Yeah, honestly, it's probably going to be my favorite and most memorable moment of my career. I've had plenty of amazing moments with teams, and just to top it off right here, to start off the Valley, is really an unbelievable experience to share with these guys.
Maybe one of the most impressive or noteworthy stats of the season is that 21 of your 23 RBIs have come with 2 outs. What has it been in those clutch situations with 2 down in innings that have allowed you to come through?
Well, one of our things with our lineup is just picking each other up and, getting up with 2 outs and guys on base. That means, guys in front of me, again, have done their job to get on with those 2 outs. And when it's with 2 outs, I feel like you've just bear down a little bit more. And it's, again, just between you and the pitcher who wants it more. And if you can beat them in that one opportunity, then, put your team in a great place, because 2-out RBIs is one of the recipes of winning games for sure.
Here you are, and it's a large sample size at this point, hitting .423. Are you surprising yourself even with the way you're performing offensively?
Yeah, I mean, those numbers are, you never really think it's possible. Going into a season, you try and set goals for yourself. But, you just stick to an approach that I've had pretty much my entire life, and I think it's allowed me to have success. And again, just building off of our lineup, it's a huge point and factor into any numbers that any of us have as guys surrounding you. So up to this point, it's been definitely a great experience so far.
There he is, Zach Leone, and now we pivot to talk to the head coach of the Crusaders, Brian Schmack, about this weekend's opening series against Bradley. Let's start with that game, the win in the series, the middle game. First, you had Giovanni Garbella hit the ball down the line just foul, and then a moment later, you had the walk-off home run. What was that like to witness for you and to see your team win in that fashion?
Yeah, awesome. We've been walked off about 4 or 5 times this year, so to do it on our field was great. And like Zach said, the experience that he had, to see those guys at home plate, it's great to see him celebrate and be happy like that. So a good way to get our first Valley win for sure.
This weekend, obviously you had Sunday's game, series finale, and let's talk about first the start by Wes Gordon. He goes out and pitches 7 innings, no walks, continues to show great control. What'd you see out of him?
Yeah, just that. He commanded the fastball. He threw some off-speed pitches early in the count that got him ahead, and kept him off balance, and that was the thing. He just dominated the strike zone and gave us a chance to win. And probably should have come out there with better fate, but didn't work out that way.
He left in position for the win, but ended up with the no decision the way the rest of the game unfolded. How do you straighten things out in the bullpen right now?
Good question. Zach mentioned a little bit, we're just trying to go back to just competing, and it's just that, hitter versus pitcher, pitcher versus hitter type mentality, and I'm going to beat you. And we definitely didn't see that in Game 3 from the bullpen, and we need to see that. So we're just looking for guys to step up and do that. It's not hard. It's just something we focused on in the fall quite a bit, and we just need to get back to that.
Talked with the team for a while after the game, and any more to that? What was your message to the team?
Similar, we just need to figure it out, because I think we showed that we can compete in this league right away, and based on the first weekend, and we shouldn't be intimidated by any of these teams, and we just have to be able to control ourselves. And it's been a message we've had all year, just play defense, throw strikes, and our hitting's going to do what it does. So we need to do our part on the mound and in the field to let that work. And in games 1 and 3 we didn't, and it cost us.
There he is, the head coach of the Crusaders, Brian Schmack. Valpo scheduled to host a midweek game on Tuesday against Western Michigan, then a 3-game series on the road in Missouri Valley Conference play at Southern Illinois. For all the news on Valpo baseball, visit valpoathletics.com.